Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you all my experience regarding Wipro's national level talent and communication test. So let's get started. First of all, in Wipro, there will be two dedicated sections, that is English test and written communication test, which is completely based on your English. Okay, that is communication skills. You see, when it comes to English test, they'll ask you about meanings, synonyms, and antonyms. I've got all these questions from Barron's 333 words and GRE's high frequency words. So I suggest you to prepare these two. If you prepare these two, these are more than enough to crack this. To ace this English test. Okay. And when it comes to the written communication test, you need to type an essay. You need to type it really very fast because you see, you have a time limit here, that is 20 minutes, and you have a word limit also, that is 450 words. So don't worry, you need to just practice 1 month before the exam. So practice daily regarding your typing speed and word limit. Okay. So in order to ace this subsection, you need to follow CCC formula, that is crisp, clear, and concise. You see, you need to talk about the essay only. Don't go beyond the essay. You need to talk about the point. Don't go beyond that, okay? And please don't use elongated sentences. Just keep it short, crisp, and clear, okay? Please don't use any elongated sentences. Don't overwrite anything. Don't explain the same point again and again, okay? Just explain it once, that's it, okay? In essay, they are going to mainly focus on these three, that is content, structure, and style. See, content reflects the cognizance of you, means how are you a knowledgeable person or not, is represented by the content, by what you write in an essay, and that represents the knowledge of a person. Content represents the knowledge of a person basically. So you must be clear with your content. And structure of the essay represents the organization. You see, whether you're an organized person or not will be known to them, will be known to the reader based on the structure of your essay. And style, whether you are using simple words to explain in brief way or high sound words to explain in a difficult way, style represents that. So overall, an essay reflects your thought process. Okay. So please write an essay as an open minded person, not as a narrow minded person, and please give more positive points than negative points. I would suggest you to write essay as a if you were asked to write an question regarding a social evil, then critically analyzing something is better than writing negative about it. So critically analyze the question which is asked in essay. Okay. Essay reflects your thought process, so it is very very important to give more positive points than negative points. It reflects whether you are a negative minded person or a positive minded person. Okay. And when it comes to essays, don't expect essays on famous personalities like Mahatma Gandhi, Netaji, Abdul Kalam. Please don't expect essays on them, because they are going to ask essays about social evils like dowry, femicide, caste system, rich versus poor, corruption. These are mostly asked. You see, they are going to ask the present social evils in the society, so that they'll get to know about your social life. Okay. So please prepare on these topics mostly, and also ask your friends what did they get in their exam, because the sessions are different, right? There will be 3 or 4 sessions in a day. So please ask your friend who has given earlier exam exam earlier. So the topics which were asked there will also get repeated for you too. If your friend gets rich versus poor impacts on society, then you have high chances to get rich versus poor in making the right choice, like that. Okay, the rich versus poor will be common. Okay, high chances are there, but it is not correct. There are chances. Okay, see, when it comes to an essay, you must have three specific parts, that is introduction, body, and conclusion. Very, very important. You see, it must be divided into these three parts. Okay, see, in introduction, it is best preferred to start with a quote. If you can, then you just start with a quote. If you can't, then write catchy sentences and catchy words. You see, first impression is the best impression, right? So, introduction must be really very catchy. So, please don't spoil the introduction. Just use catchy words and catchy sentences to grab the attention of the reader. Okay, and when it comes to body, if you're passing the statement, then you must give a proof. For example, corruption in India, you must give a proof, like corrupted politicians, like that. Okay, proof must be very, very important. Okay, if corruption in infrastructure, road infrastructure is taken, then roads roads condition during cyclones, like that, you need to, and mud pits in the roads must be stated as a proof. Okay, statement, proof, statement must be followed by proof. Okay, and then conclusion. So give your point in the conclusion. Just whatever your point is there regarding an essay, regarding the particular topic, give that point or shortly summarize the essay. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you find my video worth watching, please do subscribe to my channel.